Yo, what's up, you goons? It's Jacob here, and Happy New Year's to you all. I hope you had a good year in 2021. Granted, it was kind of a rough one with COVID, but I hope that some good things happened in your year. And having said that, I would like to recap 2021 for me and give you guys my goals for 2022. So let's get right into the video here, starting with the bad. So the goals that I wasn't able to achieve in 2021, starting with I was not able to run a sub 430 mile. I did not run under 25:45 for the 8K, and I also didn't run my goal of a sub 32:30 10K. I didn't get 5 Strava CRs, and I also didn't win the my local York YMCA Turkey Trot 5K, where I took second place. So there's 5 things that I failed to achieve, goals that I set for myself during the year, and you know that is a lot.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
But that's okay. The 430 mile, I never even got around to it, just because I had no track season and I spent the spring training for the marathon, and then the 10K, the same thing. I wasn't really prioritizing that in the year. So also the 5 Strava CRs. I think with these 3 goals, I didn't think about the fact that I might not even be able to get around to them. So I think it's important when you're setting goals to think, it's not necessarily if it's something that's achievable for you. Is this something I will have time for in the given year? So I don't think I thought about that, and it didn't really fit into my training schedule. So that was a mistake that I made on my end, and that I hope to remedy this next year by considering that a little bit more. Having said that, let's get into the good for this year. So I was able to run a sub 15:35 5K. I did that 6 weeks into my marathon training. I ran a 15:34. I was able to run a sub 55 10 miler at the March Mad Dash 10 miler. I have a video on that, as well as on the time trial I ran my 15:34. And I ran a 53:52 for the win. It was a great race and a good experience all around. Finally, I feel like it was the first race I actually won. So it was cool to win that race. And then I also, the biggest one of the year was really the sub 2:37:12 marathon. I ran a 2:30:49 at the Glass City Marathon in Toledo, Ohio. It was a great race. I had a great experience. Again, I have a video on that as well. And the other goal that I was able to achieve that I was really happy with was 100 subscribers on YouTube. I hit 116 by the end of yesterday. So I'm really happy about that. Thanks to all of you who have subscribed to my channel and are supporting me. I really appreciate that. And if you enjoy my channel, share it with your friends. Let everyone else know about my channel, and hopefully we can spread this thing out and develop some sort of community here. And so yeah, I failed 5 of my goals, but I also had, looking at my sheets here, I had 4 goals that I was able to achieve. And with that York YMCA Turkey Trot that I didn't win at, I ran a great race. I was really happy with it. I have a video on that too. I got second place, and I ran like a 15:04. So it was a great race. Really fast kid showed up. We'll see if he shows up next year. Moving into 2022, some of the main goals I have for myself are to get faster at the shorter distances from like 10K and down. So I would like to run sub 4:30 mile,
Nice.
a sub 8:43K,
Nice.
a sub 14:45 5K, which I think is a little ambitious, but I think it's achievable given I ran a 15:04 at the end of my cross country training on the road at that Turkey Trot. And I would also like to top 3 at NIRCA Nationals in the 5K, which is probably where, if I train properly, I'll peak at and run my sub 14:45 as well. We'll see how the race goes. I would like to run a sub 32 10K and also a sub 68 half marathon. We'll see if that one happens. I think I'll probably do a half marathon in the later half of the year, but we'll see how that works out, given I'll be going into a full-time position and kind of my life will change. So we'll see how that goes. I would also I also want to try to stay injury free this next year, and if that means backing off my mileage a little bit and building up slower and just being more cautious all around, I think that's a worthwhile thing. So if I can try to stack seasons back to back that were injury free, I think that'll have huge benefits for me and allow me to really make great strides in my performance in the future. So I'm just trying to think long term here, and I think in order to stay injury free, I hope to be consistent with strength work 2 times a week, core sessions 3 times a week, and also cross training and taking off when needed, listening to the body, knowing when you should take off, because I think sometimes that's been a weakness of mine in the past, and a lot of us runners, we just struggle to just relax sometimes and take off when we have little pains or little tweaks in our legs. So I think that's a very important thing moving forward for me to be conscious of. And kind of the last 3 goals of mine, I would like to, obviously I want to win the York YMCA Turkey Trot 5K that I got second at this last year. I want to reach 500 subscribers on the channel. I think that's something that we can manage, guys. I think it's a doable goal, and I would love to see us reach that goal by the end of 2022. And I'll try to be as consistent as possible with my uploads. I think 2 times a month is pretty reasonable throughout the whole year average, given I have a pretty light course load this next semester, and then I'll be going in that full-time position. And the last thing is I'm looking to be a coach someday, so I'm hoping to take up 2 or 3 individuals for coaching this year, and hopefully get a level 1 USATF coaching certification, so I can kind of have a little bit of a certificate with it as well to build some credibility. I would love to do that, and if any of you guys are interested, let me know. But having said that, guys, that is my goals for 2022. I think they're all achievable. Some of them might be a bit ambitious, but I think it's good to set ambitious goals, really push you to the next level. Having said that, let me know what your goals are for 2022, and also what goals were you able to achieve or not achieve in 2021. Let me know. I would love to hear that from you guys. I love hearing these sorts of things from others. It's inspiring to hear other people's goals and these sorts of things. So yeah, let me know in the comments, and if you have any ideas for future videos, let me know. I've got some ideas planned, so stay tuned for videos to come over the next few weeks to a month or so. Having said that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.